see what they're doing. I can't tell if their legs are crossed or if they're just
on the phone. It looks like probably doing some Facebook Live or something ridiculous like that. Who knows?
He's probably doing Facebook Live.
Again,
that's what I'd be doing.
Not that dangerous, but
not me.
Again,
Uber Eats delivered to my house.
There's the sheriff helicopter just right above them. So it's sometimes it gets so frustrating because it's so generally futile what these people are doing, and they do nothing but put other people at risk.
Exactly.
With turns like that.
I wonder if is this a stolen car?
Got plenty of officers right behind.
Yeah, I'm counting
traffic stop.
1, 2,
I'll have to look. I don't know. It happened so fast. I didn't
8
even see.
Behind this guy.
Currently on Scout Avenue and
here is another officer.
Clara and Scout, and this is again in East Los
so
Angeles.
far.
The person continues
but I don't think it's been going too long. I don't know.
Are they trying to get to the interstate?
At their leisure. It's not like it's a high rate of speed, but boy, they do have a tendency to get out on those intersections.
And keeps going back to Florence Avenue. It's about the 4th time we've seen that.
Well, that's the good news. You would think that's the good news. The pattern develops for the driver.
That's when you know they live around
to get
there.
in front of them, put down a spike strip, maybe block off an intersection or two, and try to put this to an end.
I'm going to put this full screen, and I'll be BRB. Okay, feel free to talk.
That's the danger. Right down the left turn lane.
Look at this. No signal. Total disregard for
I guess that might have been with the light. So I do know because of my son's driver's test, you're not able to do. You're not doing that over 100 feet, I believe.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to go through that, and certainly not at that rate of speed.
I would do that too with my kids. Those are the rules. It's been a long time since I took the test.
A very long time. So we pulled out on the shot just a little bit, but you can kind of see more so with that shot what his options are as far as where he's driving and how he's driving there. And this is one of those things where if they can, again, get down to one of these other streets ahead of him, if he starts making the same moves, then you start to block things off.
This isn't going to end well.
Thing too, we were talking about people not being aware. If you're staying in that same area and you see this chase go by you 2 or 3 times, that
does raise a flag. That's definitely.
My goodness, look at all this.
Yeah, it's kind of slowing down through this residential area.
If you're just joining us,
we saw earlier when he was trying to get off one of the ramps, and passenger opened the door and was trying to tell the truck to get out of the way. And
please be quiet, Judy.
That usually doesn't go well.
No,
in many cases because people get very frustrated when this happens to them, near them. That kind of move, going through that kind of speed bump, is not going to be a big plus, or at least for the car.
I mean, he's just damaged his front end beyond repair.
Never stops. Just rolls through these stop signs.
Rolling stop. Another ticket.
Now on Hurley Avenue.
Unbelievable. Total disregard for public safety.
He does seem to be
33, 35. This man has nothing to lose at this point.
Opportunity to.
He's really opening her up.
Some alleyway or something. Earlier we saw him dump some items out on the an alleyway.
And it looked like something else was just thrown out the window as well. So
could be drugs.
Is going to
he threw drugs
continue
out the
to be a situation.
Are they going to bail?
This is the first time we've seen them stop.
The windshield wipers are gone.
There you go, bud. Just cleaning the windshield.
All right.
This is the kind of chase that you really don't know what to say other than just sit here and watch, because
that's right. Shut up.
Not a remarkable risk to the population as this person is driving around and around and around. And if you see that the police officers aren't pressing the activity, so to speak, it doesn't look like they're in place to do a pit maneuver because they've pulled back. I don't know. It looks like maybe 100 yards. So,
not a good
this
move.
is the kind of chase there. They don't want to encourage some sort of action. But look at this. Now you're on the wrong side of the road.
This is the kind of driving
we've seen over
and over again. Just on the wrong side of the road.
Wrong side of the road.
Trying to get past.
Another ticket.
Paramount Boulevard. I think he's been on this road as well before.
So it's in the Downey Norwalk area. And again, now here you have a divided 4-lane, maybe even 4-lane with the median there in the middle. So now the question.
You just don't know what to say. My favorite part is when he just keeps going.
Which is a much busier street, and
it's like he just wants him to run.
Again, do officers want to press the issue? Get
absolutely
so close behind him that it encourages.
Then he goes fast, and then it's fun to watch.
Which that you don't want to do either. Especially when you look at traffic. Look at the flow of traffic here, and you can tell that this person is not going remarkably fast compared to those around. And now it looks like we are about to get onto the freeway.
I told you, Creed. I told you.
Yeah.
Or did they go onto the freeway? Okay.
Oh, no.
Just,
Nope. Went under the 5.
Just another larger road. So they continue on Paramount there. That's the Pico Rivera exit.
You ever watch one of these, because obviously we're waiting for an accident, right?
Well, I'm looking for an accident, possibly a bailout where guns are drawn.
When did
right.
this begin?
That's always good too.
So we've been
I hate when they just stop after like an hour and then just get out. You know what I mean?
Chase started an upland
that's a quitter.
over for broken taillights.
And look at this
broken taillight. Look at that. Oh!
So somebody was in front of him, couldn't make the left turn, so he went into oncoming traffic and nearly hit a person who was turning left, likely with their own arrow. And now we have gotten on to Telegraph.
Complete disregard of traffic signals. How dare he?
Whittier. So if you
He's really racking up the offensive.
And you hear the sirens or see the helicopters,
are you keeping track?
Probably due to this chase.
He's at least 12 deep right now.
Stay to your car. Stay indoors. Chase has already been on the 10 freeway in Baldwin Park. And then that's where he was going about 90 miles per hour on the freeway.
Well,
then it went south on the 605 freeway and just been in this general area for a while.
So we caught. Oh, here's they've got the earlier
maneuvers that this guy's pulled. Look
wow! Look at that erratic behavior.
That car in the red going
I left, can't believe no one died right there.
There's been several little incidents. I think this is where he dumps. Yep, there we do something.
Narcotics.
Back of that pickup. This is when he's hot dogging, taking some video. He's on cell phone.
What's up, SA?
Well, they've stopped now on the left, which is the live shot. So if you notice, he's stayed back far enough that he's not going to get pinched in by the van in front of him.
It seems like he doesn't realize quite how many units are behind him, though.
See how far police are.
But look at why are they back so far? Come on, press it, bro.
Quarter mile back.
Might just be monitoring this from the air at this point because I think that shot where you showed just now, him hopping up on the sidewalk, is exactly what they're trying to avoid.
Exactly.
You get up too close to somebody that is showing this, and by the way, they may know who it is at this point. If the car's not reported as stolen, if it is
true,
if they know who it is, and they may with the person with the phone, they may have already called. So there's a lot of information that authorities have that we don't have that is going to absolutely play a role in what they do regarding the chase.
Yeah, because we did see eight or so black and whites behind him just moments ago. Now you don't see them.
Now we're merging onto the 5.
All right.
So we'll see where this goes now. Because
getting it going now, baby. Wind them rubber bands up. Let's go.
Risks, turning against the light, going through going wrong way into traffic.
Looks like traffic's really slow, though.
He's driving over on the shoulder of the 5 freeway, but unable to get very high rate of speed because of the congestion there. But it looks like
it's not a busted
he
tail
might
light,
either get back off the freeway or he's trying to pass somebody on the right. I can't really tell with Air 7 at that
down quite a
tightness.
Bit, or he threw something out of his. So my imagination is a car kind of doing some funny stuff.
It's hilarious.
Well,
they just have nothing to say, do they?
Right shoulder, trying to pass somebody in front of him that we just couldn't see because we were real tight on the shot. But see, now he's passing on the right.
Oh my God,
he's trying to just get
he's on a suicide mission.
He's got a death wish.
And
he's taking as many people as he can with
folks in the helicopter can see forward, but we can't see what traffic looks like ahead of him. But it looks like that is fairly congested. And now I just can't tell if CHP or anyone is behind him at this point.
Yeah, doesn't
clear the roads if you're on
because they weren't when he was on air. They had pulled back significantly, but they're still following him from the air.
Yeah, maybe they just went into tracking mode, like you said, Philip. They might know who he is.
Tracking mode.
I'm just trying to see. A lot of times with SkyMap 7, we also have the speed, so we can't really tell the speed. But there, it looks like an exiting of the freeway. So now apparently getting off of the freeway.
Come on, bro.
Looks like that might be Denver's.
40 miles an hour.
Taking off. There's the speed right there in the middle. So you can see it's only about 54 miles an hour and slowing down now because he's on the streets.
He's not looking to get a ticket for again. I mean, come on.
Right?
Yeah, it does look like it.
Okay.
It does look like he's back. And so, again, it's interesting that he went to Paramount because that's the one area he was most congested. And
Those
again,
better be
you're
careful, though,
and
when
this
this
is this
happens
kind
here.
of thing that sometimes
Nudge
people
him.
will
There you
not
go.
get
Nudge
out
him.
of the way.
That's right.
Out of the way.
Get
I
him
hope
out.
that guy jumps out of the car and like tries to whip his ass.
Get out of the car and find
Well,
out
without
what's
units
happening.
around, I mean, you wouldn't really know. You just think he's a dickhead, you know.
You're certainly going to want to exchange information, but now you've got all these people.
How about that van not just taking off? I think it's somebody's nudging me from behind. I'm probably running.
As to what's going on, unless they have been able to
I thought he was
see
going to throw him the finger out the
behind
window
him.
for a
Maybe then they know
second.
that
He
he's
rolled the
At
window
least.
down and yelled something at the guy and rolled his window back up.
That's some real road rage right there.
So again, we're coming up on 1:30. This is special coverage of a chase that has been going on for about a half an hour now.
Oh my God!
Watching this chase go along, and it's on Paramount, and no signs of stopping at this point.
Yeah, we know two suspects were in the car. Initially wanted because he had a broken tail light and refused to pull over. So the chase began. Went on the 10 freeway through Baldwin Park.
So that's what they were trying to pull him over for. Is
he's
got a tail light that's out.
A Balbo. Jesus.
For quite some time. They keep
trying to make it sound like my man's got like busted up.
Especially Paramount Boulevard. He's been on that.
Takes good care of this car.
Quite a few times.
This is his baby.
Saw him.
I think he's being so slow driving. I want to mess it up.
Chase. And also the passenger kind of doing some showboating, waving around, taking videos.
I've noticed both guys are wearing white t-shirts. I wonder if that means anything.
We saw him bump a car out of frustration earlier. Now,
I know what a red t-shirt means, anyways.
Okay. Double white t-shirts. Look like they both had the same haircut. Not sure what that is.
By the way, there is a crap load of you in here. Say hi in the comments, would you?
Yeah, absolutely. So hello. Have you ever been in a car chase before? What do you think the outcome will be on this? We're taking money bets.
Still in that
Get up with us. If you're just first time you've ever seen us, we are the Creedence and Bishop Show over on YouTube. You can find us right there, Creedence and Bishop Show, right here on Facebook. Just how do you find us on Facebook?
Creedence and Bishop Show. Very easy.
Thank you.
People at risk.
Yeah.
And,
slap a subscription on there, would you? No, but seriously, say hi in the comments though, and tell us where you're watching from.
For very long.
Call us a profane name. Whatever. What's up? Hotmail. Look at this. Now he's bringing it down. He's lowering his speed. He has now decided.
As long as other cars aren't on the road,
Pastor.
It's relatively safe, his driving. It's only when he gets kind of boxed in at red lights or stop signs.
Popping in from Ireland. Very nice. Glad we can all enjoy this
side of the road.
not so high-speed chase together.
But this could be, could end in bloodshed. Not saying that's what we want to happen, but it's on the table.
Beans for Prez says, gotta head to LAX. The bird can't get into the airspace.
Yeah.
It's just you. That's true. Yeah, no, I know.
Did this guy not watch Speed? That's what they did on Speed. They went to the airfield so the chopper couldn't watch them.
Taking videos and getting his camera out. Maybe he's looking for a place.
Stephanie says, left Cali 15 years ago. Didn't miss all the car chases, I can imagine.
Obviously,
this is
familiar with this area because he seems
Kayla checking in from North Carolina.
This could end up being one of those deals where they want to shoot it out.
Window down.
When they were,
really what he's doing.
I don't know. I think he's loading a gun. I'm going to guess what he's doing. He's loading several large guns. Several.
Right,
is that what you think? I think they already threw their guns out.
No. That was the weed. They had
that was the ganja. No, because it's legal there.
Alley, yeah. Heroin, black tar, meth. Oh, there's the license plate number.
There it is.
Number, somebody, please.
Buckeye 2021 says cops are busy with stupid people protesting, looting, and burning things down. You're absolutely
right. I agree.
I
agree.
Sure.
But this right here is far more entertaining than anything I've seen in a while. Oh, he's going to get off the road right here. There he goes. Cut through the gas station. By the way, if you cut through a gas station parking lot to avoid a light, that is also a ticket. Another ticket. Ticket number 13.
Now he's on.
Have you done that before?
Oh God, yeah, right up here by the air station.
Debbie checking in from Long Island, and
officers behind
Pastor's making some tacos. Oh yeah, Taco Friday.
Hopefully he'll drive. Whoa, okay.
Oh,
that was weird.
Nice U-turn.
Does he have any units behind him? Because you usually don't make a.
He's going to pass. He's going to pass them if there are. He's going to go by them. Oh, look at this busy intersection. Anything can happen here. Hold on to your pants, folks. Look at that dude right there. Oh my God, he doesn't know how close to death he is right now.
Trying to wait.
Is he yelling at him?
I think so. I think
he's trying to do there.
I think you knew that guy.
What's he got on his dash?
He's got a. Is that a ascot he's wearing?
His hand. Oh, it looks like a cigarette or
a blunt,
a joint or something.
A cigarette. Oh, there she goes. She said it. She got it. Passing the joint at the intersection.
Look, I mean, what is this?
Okay, this is great.
Erratically taking another U-turn.
Watch out those bike lanes. He just drove in the bike lane, Mikey. Add another one.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Oh, back on Garfield. Okay.
Oh, gotcha, Pastor. See, I'm an idiot, and I didn't get that joke. Got it.
Wow. How racist.
Terry, you're welcome with this wonderful commentary. It's absolutely free, courtesy of the Creedence and Bishop show.
Perhaps what intersections they might need.
These young men.
How to box this guy
I wonder if the passenger is freaking out, or is he like egging this guy on? Is he like, yeah, dude, I wouldn't have pulled over either. You're right.
Passing the traffic.
It's a tail light. It's not like we were in here with drugs and guns. They haven't said if this was a stolen vehicle either, so I'm guessing it is not.
I would imagine not. Yeah. So from what we understand,
maybe go to the lawyer's office.
Hit the curb. From what we understand, they attempted to pull him over for what they say on the news was a busted taillight, but we figured out is not. It's just a bulb is out. Brian, thank you for your comment.
That's a good point, Brian.
Yep. Penis.
This man is. I don't even think that's the name of the street, but you know what? We'll assume it is.
And again, everybody that's in here, please join us on the in the comments. Let us know where you're coming from. Drop some penis comments if you'd like.
Whatever you want. What are you cooking in the car? Maybe it's meth they're cooking in the car. Maybe the pastor was wrong. It was not tacos, but meth.
The way he's driving, it's not hard to keep track of him.
Well, you know,
he's driving. This is a Honda.
Would they get jail time for this, assuming they have committed a crime? Oh yeah, they definitely will.
But I don't think. I mean, first of all, what's going for them? They haven't really hit anyone. They haven't killed anyone.
Thank you, great one. Good, love it.
President.
Seeming a little more agitated though.
I mean, they really haven't done anything other than they haven't speed. They haven't high rate. It's a very low speed chase.
Like he's holding a cigarette or joint or whatever. Maybe they're on drugs. Maybe they're
on drugs.
To get a DUI.
Did I pass her that note? Maybe.
They had that broken tail light.
McCluckster, if I said that right.
Certainly acting.
This is what happens when they cancel live PD. Thanks, fellas. Yeah, I know. Let me tell you, my weekends suck without live PD because I do love the old live PD, and I am happy as hell to know that A&E has lost more than half. Was it? We had that on the show the other day.
More than half of their viewership.
Yeah. Stephanie says she lived in Anaheim. Every night helicopter looking for somebody. Oh, I bet. I believe it. Pastor says looting is a felony in CA. So just that alone, nailing them with that'll get it.
You have to wonder how much gas they got left in the car.
Well, get ready because I've got up an alternate feed just in case this one goes down and it's slightly ahead of time. So get ready for some action because this one's about 20 seconds behind.
Creed, you shouldn't tease us that way.
Yeah.
This is two suspects in this.
Pick up a little speed.
He is
crossing the double yellow line, which is a pullable offense.
Are you gonna pull a ticket for that one too?
Yeah, I'm gonna go right with that one. That's 14 tickets. This young man is looking at.
Park 605 freeway.
This is what I'm talking about.
Car wash. Wait a minute.
This parking lot.
They are jumping out of the car. He's holding onto. He's jumping into another car. No.
He tried anyways.
Around and getting back in their car. They just tried to steal a truck.
All right. So they're very low on fuel or something's wrong with the car, right?
Okay. So that didn't work for them. They're back
maybe they figure they can change cars and no one would know.
Do you think they don't know about the choppers above? I mean, there's a few news choppers and, of course, the police choppers. Oh, at the Circle K.
Again? Is this the same one or is this a different one? There's probably one on every corner.
I believe so.
Pedestrian there. Hopefully
he's they are laying low. There they come.
Jason says, shoot them. Shoot them.
Do they keep snipers in these choppers in California? Could they possibly snipe them from the air?
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, so you're watching this.
I don't think that's a thing.
Sort of like one of these things we wait.
I mean, they barely follow them for car chases. Like they're barely on their ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The police are playing this very soft. Here they again, another U-turn coming back down. Unbelievable. They are looking for a car. They are, I believe.
Well, they just went by. They just went by a car with the doors wide open. Just back a few. Stephanie thinks
doors wide open.
Thank you, Creed. Yeah, I bet they're running out of gas. That's what I think.
And it's a pretty good deal.
Maybe that's why they're going so slow. Maybe they know if you go fast, you will use more gas. The slower you go, the less gas you will consume.
ABC7 Los Angeles on any of
everybody who's jumping in here by the masses, by the way, which we love it.
Come on in.
Yeah, come on in. Say hi in the comments. If you can't comment, because no, you should be able to. We got everything.
Oh, everybody can comment.
Yeah,
so don't
say hi. Just let us know where you're. Where you're at from. Say hey.
What do you think this is going to end at? Do you have your own conclusions drawn? Why are these two young men both wearing white shirts?
By the way, I'm going out on a limb and I'm going to say they are going to bail and run. It will not be an accident. That's my guess.
Okay. Oh, look! I throwing up the gang signs out the window. Nice. Nicely played.
McCluckster says would be great if they were watching this, giving them some advice. I know, right?
I wish I could get in this young man's ear. No, this is live. This is 100% live.
Yeah, it is.
Devil.
Debbie says hi from Virginia.
Hello, Virginia.
And no, Wicked Devil, it is not. This is live. And if you look at the time, they're, of course, 3 hours difference from us where we are on the East Coast. They're in California. So it's over one.
With bated breath, waiting to see what these young men do. I think they're going to bail. I think that's my guess.
At the Taco Bell. Angela says hi from Richmond.
Hi, it's really nice for you to
Virginian representing today.
We have to stop
getting in the glove box here.
During a pursuit or something, but
maybe he's getting his paperwork together so he can pull over and talk to the officer.
You've been watching this?
Yeah, I've been watching it for a while now. They've been on mostly every major freeway in LA County and the Inland Empire, and then they've circled back to the Norwalk area, and now they're over in the Southgate. One of the things that seems has transpired is law enforcement is totally backed off, including the helicopter also.
So why do you think that is? Because of his erratic driving or safety issues?
Well, in the last few minutes, we have seen some very unsafe U-turns in the middle of intersections, cutting through gas stations, that kind of thing. The speeds don't seem to be that reckless at this point.
Amanda checking in from upstate New York.
Swiping, meaning he's passing on the right.
No face mask. We noticed that. How dare they?
Unbelievable.
A broken taillight, which is basically a fix-it ticket. So there must have been maybe a little more information. But
Virginia strong today.
Virginia strong.
Hello, everybody from Virginia.
When the pursuit is so dangerous as to
this would never happen in Virginia.
The officers.
That's a good idea.
Look at this,
what's happening?
What's this?
Check. Why just check random ones when people are driving around? Why are you just checking
white cars?
He does.
He's got a gun in his waistband.
Did you see it?
There was something there. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
He does.
Good eye, Mikey.
Okay.
Oh, look at this.
What is that? A handoff?
A handoff. Oh my God.
This is
his homeboys, or maybe even a fan.
Jesus.
It seems to be he's in an area he at least has friendlies with, or I know he's
friendlies
quite a bit.
Yeah.
So he may be
wow, that's
talking to them, saying,
interesting.
Hey, we're going to come down this street. Can you meet us there? We need to drop off some loot, some stolen goods, maybe whatever they have in the car.
Some loot.
Is this guy going over all his crime cliches? Some loot.
And just leave the car.
Probably see
Maybe he has some booty from the treasure chest.
Why the hell would they put stolen goods into the car?
I mean, we have seen it before when they drive
Great
around
question.
neighborhoods and people come out.
This guy's working. He's just trying to get work done.
We've seen it.
Yeah. Interesting.
A ton more people jumping on. Just say hi in the comments. Let us know where you're at, and feel free to make some comments with us. We love these. They're fun to watch.
Yeah, whenever you
this
go
could
into
only
carjacking, now you're looking at a level
be one of the
or
most
egregious
interesting
felony,
car chases I've ever seen.
This one's good.
A dynamic. I mean,
And notice people are starting to come out and wave, and people know where he's at.
215 of the Penal Code, carjacking, and it is a felony punishable by state prison.
Wow.
this is becoming a real Julio and Clyde story.
Yeah, you go from a fix-it ticket to prison time. A big difference, as you just said.
Yeah. Wow.
Catch up on some of the comments.
Amazing.
Drug
and
deal.
you're right, Brucey. He hasn't really been.
No, like this was some gas, a big thing of gas money.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, just join us. They had a handoff with one of their friends on the side of the road. It was remarkable. I've never seen anything like that.
Wicked Devil thinks it might have been Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, that would be worth it.
It's an endearing term, I'll take it.
That is God's chicken sandwich.
Let's see here. Where is he now?
Another one from Virginia. Well, hello, Virginians.
Los Angeles still.
Virginia in the house in Richmond. Had an Army tanker chase a few years ago. We're used to it, unfortunately. Man, an Army tanker would be that'd be a great one, huh?
That'd be a hell of a watch.
Brett checking in from Richmond, Virginia.
I would have canceled it.
Dave is going out on a limb and saying that he's a Republican.
It's not worth our
Possibly. I can't rule that out at this
maybe
point.
it does turn into something else through police work.
Karen believes that it was some street tacos. He met up with his Uber Eats.
With all of my training and time on the police force following these kinds of actions,
there's certain
this
factors
obviously,
you have to
what
give
the
it
hell is that?
Mira wants us to go listen to his jams, I do believe, on SoundCloud.
All right.
We
Maybe
will
that's
later.
What they're listening to in the car. I'm pretty sure that's what they were listening to in the car. So if you want to feel like you're with them in the car, go and listen to those tunes.
Says this would never happen in Virginia.
Hell no.
Try going 6 miles over the speed limit in Sussex. You have 6 cops pull out of nowhere, be hiding in the bushes.
There's no way this would happen. No way.
New Bern?
New Bern in the house.
Olivia says maybe it's a new symptom of COVID. You guys are good today. I like this.
Maybe maybe that was the cure for COVID in that bag that guy handed him. Maybe this guy is a scientist.
Lindsay, that's actually happened a few times where he's turned around or done like an erratic U-turn, and there's always a cop on the other side, but it seems as if nobody's really
maybe trying to catch the cops.
Amanda, you are welcome. Believe it or not, I'd be on here watching this, so it's good that we can pop on and bring it on. Most likely, Lisa, I believe burritos or tacos. We do believe that was.
I believe Wicked Devil said he spotted OJ in the back of the car. So OJ back on the run.
Believes that they are delivering DoorDash. That's entirely possible. Entirely possible.
Minivan full of kids, and this guy slams into you because he ran the intersection at 80 miles an hour. Now you have some serious injuries.
Hi, Lindsay in North Carolina.
And it's not a good outcome at all.
Exactly.
Mitch checking in from Mission, Texas.
Well, sometimes in these kind of
where does it say Dave Bruce?
Is that hope we had like a low tank.
No, but this is funny. Dave says he stole the COVID vaccine.
I defer to Dave as far as miles. Every pursuit we have.
865 in the house. Where's that at?
Gas mileage.
Right.
Yeah, 865, of course. That's Tennessee.
Yeah, it's almost like
I don't have a hat representing the 865. Charles checking in from Emerald Isle. Had some good times on Emerald Isle, by the way.
It's amazing.
I bet you did.
It really is. And the other
Knoxville. All right. Awesome. Emily is checking in from New Bern. Another Texan.
Why
Hi, Chris.
Do you think they pulled off of the chase because they are defunding the police force there? Maybe they were all off the clock very quickly and had to back off.
Ty says it can't be DoorDash because they take forever. Mikey, can you confirm or deny? Or?
DoorDash sometimes can be very slow. I have had them cancel my orders, and I have been upset. But I'm pretty sure a guy that looked just like this brought me my Taco Bell last night.
Brett, we agree. Back to blue 100%.
I stay busy all week, so
I bet you do.
Okay, so now he's in a position where he could jump out and take one of these other cars.
As I was getting toward the waning years of my career, I said, the whole point of
who is this old geezer they're talking to?
Healthy, enjoy your retirement.
Does he got the loot? Does he still have the loot?
You know, it'd be great if some of his friends run up right now with gas cans like a pit crew and start filling the car with gas.
Roger, you're right. Mainly speed limit on these surface streets, surprisingly.
Well, he doesn't want another ticket. I mean, we've discussed it. He's up to 14. All right, now I'm going to give him another one. This is improper passing right here if he goes through here.
Yeah.
I mean,
look, they're still over
there we go. Look at that. Oh, he took off the bumper.
I pushed it right off.
He took off the bumper.
Oh, he's pissed.
Oh, he's mad. He's mad.
Karen checking in from Northwest Florida.
So how does it change, Bruce, now when you have that kind of activity?
He's yelling at the other driver.
I know he's trying to start fights in the intersections. Tony checking in from Ireland.
Like that,
Ireland in the house.
Change what authorities are wanting to do. Because he's clearly.
Chelsea said she remembers the Army tank as well.
Yeah.
And hello from Richmond, Virginia.
A degree or two, as they say. What you have
Here we
now
go,
is
everybody.
run misdemeanor.
He's really, he got out of that cluster. He was very upset. We can't stress the guy out.
So you are looking at
he's a wild card.
Level crimes right now.
Loose cannon.
As far as if law
good one, Charlie.
Back involved. I really don't know. I mean, as a watch commander, I'd be like, okay, if you kind of run into it.
This is a really long car commercial, but thinking about purchasing a Honda.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go on a chase, a low-speed chase, and you want to be able to squeeze between other cars, Honda may be the vehicle of your choice.
Well, and in theory, if he is under the influence of any kind, then everything becomes. And
again, everybody who is joining us, make sure to say hi in the comments. Tell us where you're from. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. With this many people, it's very hard.
At this point, do you think they should land the helicopter on top of the car?
I don't think that's ever been done, but I like your.
I've seen it on that Grand Theft Auto. They'll take a chopper and just ram it into a car. This may be the play.
Good point.
Something else just came off of his vehicle. Angry at you for not getting out of the way.
Well, I mean, come on.
Yeah, but anybody involved in a pursuit is not in their right mind anyway.
Exactly.
So
there's that tail light, left tail light's out.
Agitated, but in reality, now this person left with a damaged car. Maybe uses the loss of the car for a week or whatever. Has to go to work. Can't have a way to work.
That's another thing I've noticed. Does California not have a lot of cops with dogs?
I was wondering the same thing. I mean, if they could get close enough, they could throw a dog in the window. I mean.
Staying
it seems
in the same
like
area now.
The speeds they're going, they can almost run up the side and just toss one in the car.
Everybody put in your bets as to how this is going to end. Mikey and I have both said we think they're going to try to bail. It's not going to be an accident. I think they're going to just try and bail. And what do you guys think? Put it in the comments.
By the way, if you've just now never heard of us, we are the Creedence and Bishop Show. We are
and you do have, if you stay from the South
podcasting. We do this kind of stuff all the time. If you want to keep up with us, find us on Facebook, YouTube. On the other side, you have the Creedence and Bishop Show. See that little logo up there in the corner? Just type that in.
And they have plenty of
We're everywhere.
So I would think they would definitely request a helicopter again, maybe.
Maybe these guys have a helicopter they're going to.
John, we're not exactly sure. What had happened was that they were going to get pulled over for what they said was a broken headlight, but it was just a ball
light. Broken tail light is what were getting pulled for, and they just never stopped.
They could, definitely follow it or at least monitor it or do in a surveillance mode of some sort.
Good idea. That would keep the cops away, actually, pretty good.
And I don't even know that this does. This is just kind of a question as we watch a numbskull drive around town.
Numbskull? Is this guy pulling out his dad joke book? I mean, numbskull?
Oh, they drive around with their
loot.
loot.
Get that from their loot.
At some point,
stolen goods.
You want to take this person.
Yeah, is it missing a mirror now? Lisa says they take his mirror off. Is it missing the driver's side mirror? Looks
I
it.
don't believe.
Yeah,
but I don't know. We really need to. Can someone call the camera? And I wish.
Yes,
there was
Lindsay.
a phone number to call into this news station. I would love to be one of the guys in the car.
Public safety and
I would call in as them.
So,
Chelsea, that was a good deal back in the day. 30 minutes or less from Domino's. Now you got to stare at that pizza tracker.
His actions right now are
all right, his mirrors are intact. For everyone in the chat worried about the mirrors, they
they are
intact.
With them in
mirrors are good.
He continues to be dangerous, and you can see that.
Amanda, thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah, he's definitely doing
by the way,
maneuvers,
ticket number 15, he is not wearing a seatbelt now.
Yeah,
How dare he?
Been a change.
He's really racking up the offenses.
More recently. But, that's why you have a helicopter, which can stay.
Is he on the phone, or is he like...
Does it look like he's got a flat tire?
Yeah, he's just got those little thin-ass tires. Oh, I mean, he has got friends or enemies, I guess, everywhere. Constantly going out the window.
John, I agree. They've thrown a couple of things out. I mean, getting pulled over for just a broken taillight, and he just takes off like that.
Somebody trying to jump on the car. I mean, did you see a bystander running from the sidewalk into the street? Right
no, I didn't even see that. I've been reading all these 9 million comments, which we appreciate. Say, tell us where you're from and what you think is how this is going to end. If they're going to bail, get caught that way, or is it going to be an accident?
If you're watching on Twitch, start subscribing right now. If you're over on Twitter, do the same. YouTube, we're right there on YouTube. You can find us.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, just because the vehicle stops doesn't mean the tactical planning for the.
Well, don't worry, Karen. I've got an alternate one up ready to go if somebody has to pull out and go back and get gas.
Is this guy going to come
Okay,
out of the car willingly?
Where are they at? Harbor Freight? Where are they? I can't tell.
I
don't know.
In the car where you may
what's
have to
happening?
involve,
Are they getting another package delivered?
In this case, sheriff's FTP, canines.
That's what I would think.
There's a whole slew of other problems that could show
Still
up.
a car.
Well,
Still a car.
No joke here, and then he's in a parking lot of a retail outlet. I wasn't able to really see.
Sorry, guys, trying to get all your comments up, but there is a ton of them. We appreciate you.
This pandemic has so few people going to.
I wonder if they possibly
see he's driving around
have
in
a
a
certain
parking lot,
car they're looking
but there
for.
are still
He's
people
really
there.
passed a lot.
And
He needs a white. He needs obviously a white vehicle. Oh, they were at Bargain World. I would have stopped in and shopped real quick. And Chuck E. Cheese has grabbed a beer. They still have beer at Chuck E. Cheese.
They do. They do on tap.
Shown over the past hour.
I can't believe they're having the hardest time.
That's another thing.
Sometimes
if they had been, I guess they
you
just
almost
don't want to pin
for
him in, Bruce. Is that what you're thinking? I mean, because if you're near and he's in that parking
I wonder
lot,
if John Sawyer Jr.'s dad is John
keep him
Sawyer
from getting out of there, but
Senior.
You just don't want to run that risk at this point. Is that what you're thinking?
Why, do you know somebody of that name?
Yeah, because typically
I went to school with a guy named John Sawyer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially if it can create a crossfire. Maybe the suspect is armed. You always assume the highest level of problem.
He's on to the
You don't
team.
really want to box them in. That would be something you'd use the Bearcats or an armored vehicle.
Garrett says 45 minutes ago he tossed a gun from the passenger side. I think you guys are right that when he got into traffic he would have looked for a new car to acquire. Yeah.
He's tried twice to get a car.
Now you have the vehicle, which is a
Dave checking in with the gas mileage check of 36 miles.
Okay.
Oh, gas mileage is
That's
36
good
miles.
knowledge. That's good. Is that a city or highway?
Earlier, I clearly saw the passenger with.
Clearly, this young man, and I am calling him young because he looks like any young man that you might see on the street these days. I love wearing white t-shirts.
What else is in there besides pot? I don't know.
Hey, we're
Did he buy this car himself? Mom and dad.
John says yes, that's his dad. So your dad went to school with Mikey the Legend
There
Mayhem.
you go. Yes, it is his honor, I'm sure.
I'm going to go with Ellen's investigative journal.
Exactly.
I know. Don't you wish you had just a microphone in there just to hear what they're talking about?
Yeah, you gotta wonder: is he egging them on? Yes, Southwest in the house. Is he egging them on? Is he trying to push them? Has he thought like three times? He's like, look, man, I just want to get out of the car. And he's like, no, man, go. You got to go. We can't stop now. They'll kill us. Oh, the cops are pulling closer.
Oh, yeah, they're getting on him.
They are now on the move.
Judith, I don't know if he's flipping them off or if he's more hanging up some gang signs there.
I'm not real familiar with California gang signs, but it did look like possibly a gang sign. They are now really picking up speed.
Maybe make sure,
Charles, I'm not sure, but they could stretch a few more miles out if he wants.
He wants to do a pit maneuver. I can tell you right now. You can tell.
He's ready. They've had enough.
Gets up close. Now gets
information. This could end in a crash. I think we could be wrong.
We could be wrong.
Have at least double. I'd love to know right now how fast we're going. Can we get a check on the speed from the chopper, please?
Sarah, this happens a lot where they back off, when they start driving erratic, and then they just use the bird to keep an eye on what's happening. There they are. They're listening. They're up only 55 miles an hour.
Okay, so 58, 59. So he's hovering around 60. You got to wonder.
Not dramatically.
Is this a strategy the whole time?
Which is
well, Brett, we appreciate it, man. Make sure to like and subscribe and say hey, and come join us sometime.
So in about 90 seconds, we're going to do a cut in live for ABC7, but just take a quick. It'll be like 30 seconds.
Well, let's not do that shit. Let's stick with this.
Right.
I mean, the guy can't sit still in the car. I mean, look how he's like bouncing around. This is so much better. I'm glad they shut up. Now that I'm in charge of this thing, they need to understand this young man is very agitated. He has fussed and cussed at everyone he can meet. They're moving around the car a great deal. I can't tell if he's there. He's waving. Hello, sir. You got to think he's not really a bad guy. I mean, he does have something wrong with his pants. He's got out twice and he can hold his pants up, but I did believe I saw a gun, either a weapon of some sort or a very large black tattoo near his crotch.
That cop is still on his ass.
Yeah, this cop is definitely a lone wolf. This guy is definitely the kind of guy who he's not following orders. He's going out on his own. He wants to make a name for himself by getting this collar. This is his third day on the job, and he feels like, you know what? This is me getting a promotion. I'm going to stay on this guy's ass. Everyone else is back down. F it. I'm going to go for it. And, you got to hope. Now, look, he's on the other side of that divider. I mean, what is the cop doing? Stop.
Pastor wants a shootout. The only problem with the shootout is they're so good. They're so good at backing off. The camera, they're really good at that. And oh my God, so many people. Make sure to say hi in the comments that I barely can keep up with.
They will not give up. These young men are out for blood. They're looking at, they're going to get away or die trying. Everyone needs to stay here because this could end in some sort of fiery crash. We hope no bystanders are injured. But if the assailants are, so be it. There's nothing to do about that.
Over 400 people on. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
That's a day of any usual day with us. 400 people come through, and we like to be here for the masses. We are we're the voice of the unheard. We are. Hold on. Do you think I could call the guy? I wish he would put his phone number up in the window or something so I could call the car live. The assailants here, the young men. That'd be great. I mean, have them live on the air. Discuss why they're doing this. But I think Bruce might be on something. The way he was acting when he got out of the car, he was acting like his body was on fire and he was trying to put himself out. He was going around grabbing handles of doors. I'm surprised they haven't tried to find another car yet. They are definitely in a position where, now it's all or nothing. Hi, how are you? It's all or nothing. These guys are going to have to go for it. They're going to have to.
Mikey, text this dude. He's really wants to talk to you. Just so you know.
Oh, absolutely. I'm right on top of that. With this going on, you have to wonder if the police are planning something down the road. A lot of times they can see where things are going. You can see what these guys are up to in a general direction he's going. I mean, right now he's about to be boxed in. And the guy in the truck could get out and pull both of them out of the car. I mean,
Sarah, this was they tried to pull him over for a broken taillight and just ran off. So that's what happened.
He's got to get home. He's late for dinner. He's been working hard all day. He just wants to get home. Him and his compadre, I believe both of them are either attorneys or surgeons. I'm not sure which one. And they just want to get home. They're just trying to get there.
Over 500 now. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're enjoying this as much as we are. We love live police chases.
Look, they need to make sure, if you are watching this, do us a favor. If we're doing you a favor right now, do us one. Go and find us on YouTube, Creedence and Bishop Show. You can find us on Facebook. If you're watching, wherever you're watching right now, go and subscribe. We do a lot of stuff like this. We are highly entertaining, some people would say, and highly annoying by others. So
more annoying than anything.
More annoying than anything. Look at this white car wants to race.
Yeah.
Apparently,
this guy just takes off. Look at him. He's showing him up now.
That white car wanted to race.
He's been driving around 50 miles
That's
an hour.
great.
That's what we saw earlier.
I can barely keep up with chat at this point, but please make sure to drop in and say hi where you're watching from. And also, we've been taking bets all the way through this to see, is he going to wreck out, or is he going to, or both of them, I should say, just run away or try to run anyways.
To navigate some
By the
of
way,
congestion
Brenda's my
here in
biggest
Los
fan.
Angeles, but now that you're on the freeway, speeds start to get a little higher. We do seem this shot.
You guys are damn good today. I'm telling you.
The police officers that had been behind him, they pulled back into a tracking mode, but then right there, about just before we went on the air for the cut-in, they closed very quickly, and it looked like they may re-engage this chase. But now it does seem as if they've pulled back.
Brenda likes you.
We've also had the help of our law enforcement expert, Bruce Thomas. Bruce, you still there?
Bruce didn't have time for us.
Maybe we lost him.
Sorry, Bruce.
There he is. Okay, Bruce is back.
Bruce don't know how to use a phone. He's so old.
Bruce, he was
good point, Samantha.
Back on the freeway.
Showing him how a real chase should happen.
Particularly excessive. But that could be because he's under the influence.
Floyd checking in from Jacksonville. Them boys wilding too hard.
Yes, do you think that possibly one of these truck drivers would lend him a hand and just like tap him from behind? And
what we saw
Clark
earlier,
Beckett,
before you guys went on the actual
you're famous now.
Was
almost 600.
Clark, you're famous.
Came up to the vehicle very quickly. I believe that was.
Thanks for checking in.
And
thanks, Claude.
Ken, I'm pretty sure you're the only one in Wyoming.
Wyoming in the house.
Chicago.
Just hit 6.
I think they're
Hello, everybody. Say hi. Yeah, keep reading. I'm lost.
Keep it coming, folks.
Would this be one of those?
This could happen in your town. This could be
you. Someone like this. There could be another car.
Everybody's thought about running at one point,
just breaking the law, and they might pull up quickly to possibly see if they needed to pull this person
Oklahoma.
over. But they knew this case was going on.
Are the most famous people in their
what could happen
apartment building?
100%.
Michael Goodwin, you guys are funny. I love it.
There are so many comments I can't keep up with them.
I can't either.
New Jersey, Austin, Mattress Firm. I just bought a mattress from there.
Mattress Firm, isn't that where they? I heard
they're owned by the mob,
the money laundering place, right?
Absolutely.
As it leaves their jurisdiction.
California, thank you guys for checking in.
We're not going to get involved.
Colorado Springs, more North Carolina.
North Carolina.
3 or 4 units out there.
Charles with breaking news.
I'm not sure.
Found more toilet paper at the local Walmart. Glad to hear that, Charles.
Excellent news, Charles. Keep it coming.
Kevin checking in at from Salt Lake City.
Right now.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I'm so glad to hear Clark is making a name for himself, by the way.
From all the way here, all the way to San Onofre was one of the ones that
I was
BRB enough to be commenting on.
Absolutely, Creed. These young men,
that was another
they
one
are definitely on the move.
One that gone all
Las Vegas, hello. Indiana,
baby. Discretion of the suspects in this case, and the
saying a prayer for them. I'm saying a prayer for you.
Which, like as we were talking earlier, it
God
seems
bless
like they
you.
have a full
I'm laying hands on the screen right now.
No traffic.
And of course, they're driving the most fuel-efficient vehicle on the planet.
Right.
California, hello.
This is when I want him in like a
if
V8,
you guys have ever thought about taking off like this, you have to sympathize with these guys. If you've ever thought about running someone off the road that acts like this, you are that guy.
But the 710 doesn't. Most people, especially in South Pass, I mean, that this 710 does not just continue on.
I love that joke.
Uninterrupted. At some point, he's going to end up back on surface streets, and in this circumstance, possibly in a part of town he's unfamiliar with.
Are we to all assume that these young men
like
are career criminals?
He goes into South Pasadena.
This isn't their first run-in with the law.
Streets, and now you're involving South Pasadena PD, another smaller agency, and then Pasadena PD. And are they going to want to engage in a more densely populated area? That's to be determined.
Maxine, straight out Compton.
Nope, getting back on the freeway.
Look at this. These young men are definitely.
Well,
I think
if
they're
you're
playing
watching a live stream right now on abc7.com and you want to see this on a larger screen, here's one of the things you can do. You can download these new connected TV apps, especially if you have a smart TV. It's going to be right there on your TV. It's for Roku, Amazon Fire, Android TV, Apple TV. If you want, all you have to do is search ABC7 Los Angeles. A lot of people might be watching this on their phone or just on the web.
Are developing
but you can always get
they
this
are keeping a cop
on the big screen, which is what we were going to do
waiting
with
for them
Dr.
to
Galley.
They're
going to have we are talking to her, by the way.
I'm fairly certain here.
We are
Very
going to have
the
some
roadways
folks,
are very
ask her the
clear at this
questions,
point, and it is
that you want asked,
for them
and just find out in general the state of where
we've
we
been doing
are
like
with
30,
COVID.
40 miles an hour the whole entire time, and now these guys
California is not putting any more counties on the coronavirus watch list until the delayed reporting is solved. But that also means some of the counties aren't going to be coming off the watch list until we've got a lot of these things solved. Dr. Galley had already talked a little bit about
running
testing capacity, and we really wanted to talk to her about that. So we're going to try to get all of those questions asked for you.
What
you
the hell is this?
Right over here on the screen, and she is being.
I'll find you a new one quick. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Everyone, stay right where you're at. We're going to transfer over to another one.
Your apps, we're able to try to get you as much as we can, but unfortunately, we can only shoot one thing at a time.
Popped it right back
here, and so this is where we are. And if you want to see it on a big screen TV, you can do that. Through those apps.
Maybe they are. Maybe they're on their way to Tijuana.
We are going to make sure that you also have the answers to the questions you want to know from Dr. Galley as we continue to watch the pursuit
Raider Nation.
A person who is now being re-engaged, it looks like.
Re-engaged.
Bruce, I know you're there. Is that CHP? That I can't really tell.
No, that's
it's a cop.
Yeah, it does.
It's one of those EMS trucks, duh.
And so they are going to be actively in pursuit of this suspect vehicle.
These guys just want to come to your door and ask you want to talk about their God.
Warrants.
Really makes me wonder why they tried to get in those other vehicles.
That's a really good point. One of the things
I think they thought maybe they could get another vehicle. Look at that, 76 miles an hour. Folks, these are the highest speeds we've seen. Things have definitely taken a turn for the worse. This is escalating like nothing else. TJ Hooker is on his ass.
And put all those violations, all those charges together to prosecute.
Interesting.
I was kind of curious, you know.
No, you
I
weren't.
did a ride-along many years ago where we were
looking
at people who were violating carpool lanes. And one of the things the officer explained to me was that if you go across the double yellow into the carpool lane by yourself and then cross back.
And by the way, we've been live for over 50 minutes and not even one chips joke. Can you believe that?
It's crazy. John, by the way, if you just go and follow us over on Facebook, I will find you. Don't worry about that.
Facebook.com/CB Radio Show.
Over on YouTube, Creedence and Chip Show, just like the little thumbs up tells you.
Into one and just say, hey, let's get this.
I am here.
Let's get it done.
These guys on channel 7 have no idea how to talk to.
I'd like to see somebody like this charged for every single violation, especially
they don't know what they're talking
for
about.
Those people who he damaged, the people who now have to go through insurance.
He's running specials on that.
Without a car,
business
all of those things.
And banners.
I mean, but how does
Thank
that go?
you, Angela.
Great question. A lot of valid points there. It is.
A lot of valid points there.
Problem is,
I see there you're going down the road.
A lot of them are misdemeanor crimes. You may have a couple of felony crimes, which may get plea bargained down to misdemeanors.
Maybe maybe they'll pull up beside them and throw rocks at them so they pull over.
That's just the reality of the time we live in right now.
These guys are hurting feelings everywhere. Breaking hearts. Do you know how much love letters these two guys are going to get in prison?
Agreed, Samantha.
These people have
women are going to be all over these
people's vehicles. That's another question.
They're going to pull all kinds of
gone
tail.
through that fiasco before, and that's not the easiest thing for the aggrieved either.
Clark,
because if the person has
son
no
of a
assets and has limited lowest level insurance, maybe a $10,000 policy that covers everything, the insurance company
Charles
isn't going to
out
pay
the,
for you. It's going to be on your insurance.
Corny dad joke book today.
You know, you have to be incredibly persistent through the legal process.
I mean, let's be honest, Michael.
To get that,
we all watch for something to happen at the end, right?
Put on
You're my favorite coach, Coach Dick.
Suspects back here. I hate to be such a negative person, Bruce, but I've watched it firsthand.
I hate to be negative, but I want to see these young men bring all over the highway.
Actively involved, talking to the prosecutors and making sure they understand you've not been made whole by your own insurance.
By the way, Robbio, you ever have the Great Value brand nacho cheese Doritos? Those are actually really good.
They call them nacho triangles, by the way.
I didn't know that.
The prosecutor brought the judge into it.
That's right. Look at them Duke boys at it again.
It can be incredibly frustrating for the aggrieved.
You think if they pull into a gas station, the cops will wait for them to fill up before they start chasing them again?
I've seen people try it in car chases before. I've seen them try, but
frustrating for the average citizen who has been wronged by this suspect in a very selfish act of just driving recklessly like this. Ultimately, you look to your insurance company to make you whole. Life. Will you ever be made whole? You know, once again, chances are.
Is he going to start talking about the guy's mom next? How much of a disappointment he is to his family? I mean, is he trying to hurt the guy's feelings to pull over?
I mean, sharing way too much information.
He's going to tell me how much he hates white shirts.
If you have liability on your own vehicle, and then somebody runs into you, and they don't have
Beans, we're ready. We're ready for it.
Because
we're here.
They don't have insurance to cover your damage, and you don't have.
Now we're going to start talking about insurance.
So if people are driving,
all right, Dave, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That doesn't carry comprehensive insurance, then
I believe you, Coach. I think you're right. I mean, they already tried a few times, but only white vehicles, which is so weird.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they're looking for one that can stay on the road.
The reality is,
I guess they feel like we were driving a black car, got pulled over. Now they're looking for a white.
Done anything incredibly violent that would launch him into a category that police say, no, we can't let this person on the streets. Is that right?
Category 5.
No, you're 100% correct. Just as we talked about earlier, before we went on the air, you may have an attempt carjacking like we saw. Is that really an attempt carjacking? If the vehicle's unoccupied, it's really not.
I love you, Nicholas.
Ultimately, like when you steal a vehicle,
Reno 911, what a great show.
Which is taking the vehicle without the owner's permission or consent. You know, we always arrest them for the grand theft auto. In order to really charge them with that, they have to alter the vehicle, hide the vehicle, change the vehicle.
Wow. That's right, David.
I was saying, if you had not said that, I was going to add that because that's one thing a lot of people don't know. It's almost, and I know that in another state I live, it was called joyriding. That was the term they used. So you take the vehicle and you drive it around, and as long as you make no intent to alter the appearance of the vehicle, you didn't technically steal it according to the eyes of the law. And that's
I like Erica.
To prove, right, Bruce, is that
we're holding steady at 500. Is that not good enough for you, Erica?
That they stole it and we're never going to get
Why don't you go live?
One
Do
day,
your funnies.
One day, Erica will come by, and me and her will have a long talk about this.
Yeah, and like you just said,
Whopper sandwich.
And you were alluding to.
Oh, 2 for $5, by the way, right now. 2 for $5 on the Whoppers.
I want to go from point A to point B and then dump it. There are higher-end vehicles that are stolen earlier out of the country that are broken down for parts, which would make the vehicle worth more in pieces than as a whole. But for the most part, to really get someone to be charged with that felony crime is really, really difficult.
Incredible. And I feel for that guy that at the earlier stop sign, the suspect just kind of went by a car. That car lost his entire front
we have pulled over on the sidewalk.
What is happening?
He's both making a run for it with a bag.
He's going to pick flowers for his mother to apologize for this car.
If you pulled back this far, Bruce.
Well, we were right about the bail, I guess.
Yeah, he's on the run. Horrible at running, by the way. Where did this guy learn to run?
It does appear that they're running uphill. I don't think you can tell by the thing.
They got the bag with them that they had earlier. They are about to carjack someone right here in a second.
Yeah, are they going to try to get people to slow down?
Are they trying to get a car to just?
Oh my God, they're the worst carjackers ever.
Oh boy!
Still,
get the truck. Get the truck.
Still 18-wheeler.
At this point, we're just going to kind of see what happens.
Get the truck.
He's doing sign language. Is he deaf?
At a number of high levels.
Is he pretending that he's deaf?
Get into that.
Oh, sorry. Damn it.
So
that would have been great. Take off your white T-shirt so they don't know it's you.
More problematic for the people, correct? I mean,
no way.
Trying to enter that truck, that's a potential crime as well. Yes.
Come on, man.
Oh, definitely.
Garrett, we agree. I think they were going up pretty steep hill, though.
They are the two dumbest criminals I've ever seen.
And now
right there.
Good point, Nick.
Where's your boy? Get over there and help him. Is he doing sign language?
I think he is. He says, "Oh, they're going to give us a ride."
Oh my God!
Right.
They're getting in the car.
Right in the back of the Uber.
We have hostages, folks. We've gone from a car chase, a simple car chase.
Tad wins just before that happened. Said someone will pick him up. No doubt, Callie. You're right.
Hostage crisis.
Over there and go across.
Hostage crisis 2020. This has turned into a bloodbath.
Bruce. I mean,
John, they're trying and they accomplished it. That's unbelievable. And Clark, you are absolutely right.
They've got 5 stars on their wanted list.
Yeah, they do.
Seconds behind, I'm watching on the video here. But I'm watching them when they ran up that hill.
Okay, you
unreal.
Wait until you see the big reveal.
Yeah.
And this is that a Lexus?
Oh,
if this person gets out of the driver's side, then we know that.
I hope this Lexus doesn't have a taillight out.
Yeah, so this is what I'm thinking. So they're going to figure out that these people are wanted, and are they just going to bail and they'll jump in the car, or how will that work?
What's in the bag, you think? A weapon?
Chick-fil-A, we already said.
We do not know
or burritos.
People had a weapon.
They'd have ate them already.
I
mean, you get hungry if you're driving around.
Gets out, we know something.
Right. I want you to go. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, there's some
act going on.
Yeah,
I'm
a little behind here. So they were trying to get into the big rig semi.
Oh, you keep
and
watching,
now it
Bruce.
looks like, yeah.
You might be more.
You're like, hey man, we heard there was a car chase.
Do you hear what's happening? Bruce was just talking about him getting in. He's way behind, talking about him trying to get into the semi.
So many options here as to.
I hope you don't get in another semi. That could be bad.
A possibility. He was driving around in an area
so,
that he told his friend.
Here we go, folks.
Because
the cops decided to be
certainly a possibility. They ran up the hill because
we couldn't even see them in the shot. These men have got away.
He could have been a nice person.
Into a civilian car and taken hostages.
That's what I was going to say. Now I'm at the part of the
this is crazy.
Where I almost want to say this is maybe a good Samaritan.
Okay, so now we're
these guys, because he did have a little conversation.
Breaking news from Bruce. He thinks this is just a good Samaritan. No shit, Bruce. Really?
I'll take you off the freeway or wherever they're going.
But if they're armed now, but again, Bruce, you can't, as police, operate with any assumptions, can you? Don't you have to just assume that everybody in that vehicle?
If you're just joining us, the car chase has turned into a hostage situation.
The people in the front seats are innocents. What do you do?
You run.
You're 100% correct on this, and what you're alluding to is we treat everything as a threat until we know in our mind it's not.
Is that a woman driving?
Like, if you have,
I believe so. And there is, so that's a full boat right now because there was somebody in the passenger side too, because they both got in the back.
Now he's getting out. What the hell is he doing?
He looks mad.
And he got back in the car.
He got back in.
Bizarre.
I thought he was going to do a Chinese fire drill or something.
So there's two people in this car.
He jumps out
and driver
and throws his arm around. I think they were running with bulls in Barcelona or Pamplona, Spain. Maybe.
Oh, look at this. All right, so the cops have pulled up and now they're just going to get out and run?
Running with the bulls. He's got that. Oh, they're coming. All right, the cop is on him. One guy, he just fell. Oh my God.
Now I'm pretty sure he just got shot.
He fell on a bullet. Are they cutting the camera because he got shot?
They just cut the camera because he got shot, I do believe. No, they're putting, maybe not.
Well, you know,
the way he went down, that looked like he got.
Well, you got to remember, his pants were so loose, he had to hold them up and try and run.
Good point.
Next time he will have proper running pants on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well they got
the guy, the innocent victim. He was just in the car with him.
Yeah, you know, another
Walmart bag they had.
Shouldn't be laughing at someone getting shot. Are you kidding me? The dude's just ran for an hour and 45 minutes, endangering a million people's lives.
Oh yeah, he is.
And we have no guarantee that he was shot. He could have just been killed.
It did look like he went down.
If he's standing up, he's all right. He's look, his feet are moving. He's good.
One of the things we
no blood on that white
we
shirt.
may not always have helicopters up, and so by you having
Garrett, we appreciate that, man.
And the other outlets
very much. Facebook.com/CB Radio Show and on YouTube. Slap a subscription on there. Subscribe. Creedence and Bishop Show. We'd appreciate it.
Please follow us. Find us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch,
this is the vehicle you want.
Twitter,
therefore they
Instagram.
came on it and they realized, yes, this is what we want.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will try and do this many times as we can.
And that was a fun chase.
That was a fun hour. I enjoyed making friends. Coach, thank you. That's right. They bitches. Remember that. He got tased. See?
Yeah, he could have. That's for sure.
I'm not what's wrong with America.
They were simply told him to cross his legs. You could tell, and he would uncross them.
He's trying to resist a little bit. What you know? What he's going down.
Anna, I want to know that as much as everybody else. That's what I want to know is what is in the damn.
Possibly, I did see someone say it could have been a Jimmy John sandwich. Jimmy John.
Right?
The best thing to do is
sure. Just call her Felix.
Word for word, what you're being told.
Word for word.
We had this conversation. I know Mark Brown, one of your other anchors, and I've had.
Me too, Beans. That was fun, man. We appreciate everybody.
Yes, please subscribe. Give us a subscribe. Follow us. Find us on YouTube, Facebook. Right there, that little logo. That's us.
Jody, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for everybody coming in, man. That was awesome. That was
entertaining.
Fun.
Why isn't this person going to allow me to
what's in the bag?
Down to search them, look for any kind of contraband or weapons which would hurt me or the other.
I think it was color and book and crayons. I agree, Chad. Color and book and crayons.
Crayons,
Bruce
yes.
Thomas, we can't thank you enough as always. You are so helpful for us, and we
fun
really
stream, fellas. Best part of my day. Oh, thanks, man. Again, appreciate you guys coming in and great comments. My God, I love it.
You guys are live. Y'all are off of it tonight. I appreciate everybody coming through. Please follow us. Please keep up with us. We do stuff like this all the time. Live PD's gone, so now we're here. We're gonna get
Chelsea. Thank you. You rock.
At 3:00.
Keep up with us. We're live a lot.
Thank you, Carrie. You made my day.
We've been doing this forever, folks. The fat one fell down. Yes, he did.
Oh, now those the people that were
there's the hostages right there. Look at this dude wearing his mask still.
Yeah, at least the dude's wearing a mask. Good for him.
Good for him. He said, you know what? I might have got COVID for them two guys. They looked like they were ravenous with COVID.
Thanks for joining us, D.
They had COVID rabies.
Kelly, I just about cry every day when I think it's Friday and Saturday and I don't have my live PD.
That's right. Catch our show Wednesday nights. We go live every Wednesday and many times during the week.
Maria, you're welcome.
Around. If there's a chase, we're on it. Chase Central.
Heidi, thank you. Thank you guys for all the nice comments. You guys are awesome.
Where all the ladies go. I love the ladies.
Dave, have you been hitting on the ladies while we've been in the stream? Is that what you've been up to?
I'm gonna follow him so I can tell his wife what he's up to. Damn it, Dave Bruce. You cheating son of a gun. Pastor. What up?
Ken, thank you.
Thank you guys all so much. I appreciate it. And is TikTok still available? You know what? Probably not. I've never done one, but you know, if I have to,
no, I heard that went into that Trump signed something today. I think I saw on the news.
Love it. Thank you, Gerald.
Gerald, yes.
Gerald said that was his brother in the car. Sorry, Gerald.
Oh, sorry, Gerald.
Clark, you bastard. Thank you for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone, please make sure you go find us on YouTube. See that little thumbs up right there? Creedence and Bishop Show. Look for that thumbs up. You see that thumbs up? You found us. That's us. Thank you, Coach Ditka. Thank you. Your mustache has blessed us many times.
Kenny, that's a good question. Who pays for the damages of the original car or any of the cars? You imagine calling the insurance company and being
at least 5 cars.
Yeah,
not with extensive damage, but more like you popped up a bumper or two.
Judith, we don't have a specific website because our website actually is now pornography. so I can't.
It happens sometimes. People steal your website and turn it to market. But you can find us. We're everywhere, and we also have audio podcasts. You can find all that over on iTunes.
Amanda, our main show Apple. is on Wednesdays, and we are here on Facebook, also on YouTube, Twitter, Periscope. Creedence and Bishop Show is how you can find us.
I'm pretty sure the bag was possibly a mound of poop. They were going to play a prank on an old lady. They were set it on fire on her front porch. The bag, I heard that it might have been Gwyneth Paltrow's head. So if you've ever watched Seven, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, that sounded awful.
I guess that is the end of the
Clark.
End of that one.
The web address is web. Find us on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere, Instagram. Man, you really brought me in for something that was quite tiring. Thank you, Coach.
Coach, you're funny. Some great comments. I love it. I love it when you get a giant.
That people have told us bye 6 times, and they continue to tell us goodbye. I don't know where these people don't have jobs. Are all of our people tonight? Are all you guys unemployed? Are you out of work because of COVID? Or possibly you're already off work? No matter what it is, we love you. We love
Tony. Thank you. We'll see you soon.
By the way, Tony, I'm pretty sure everyone here was a first-time listener. I'm just saying.
Colty says hi, everybody. He's walking all over my stuff.
Raider Nation, my friend. This is going to be our year. Coach Ditka is the man. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Amanda, we know you work hard for the money, baby. You out there hustling, supporting you and your man. So we appreciate it.
Appreciate it. What's for dinner?
I'm going to make homemade pizza tonight.
No, I was asking David. I don't care what you're eating.
Never mind. If you like what we did today, this is the kind of stuff we do all the time.
Oh,
you know what?
Thank you.
I think I'm going to write a book called What Was in the Bag? Car Chase 2020. Because I feel like that bag is the real star.
I want that bag. I want to get the bag and we sell it on eBay.
Possibly somebody was returning something to him. Maybe an inhaler. Maybe this guy has that stuff where you stop breathing at night. Sleep apnea.
Thank you, Terry.
And that was a sleep apnea machine.
Much love to you, Brett. Thank you.
Aqua. Got us Aqua?
Nick says work is over. Yeah, by the way, Mikey, for people who have 9 to 5s, it's 5:30 in the afternoon.
Did you see how many of these son of a guns were from California and Texas? These people should be at work.
They are at work on Facebook Live.
There's only one nation, Raider Nation. The rest of them can eat it. COVID masks were in the bag. That's what it was.
Yeah,
they were distributing masks to the maskless. Charity.
Coming over. We're coming over, Amanda.
On my way, Amanda. On my way. Did you guys ever notice Clark continues to want us to recognize him? I mean, Clark is an attention whore. He has been here for quite a while. That's right.
Yes, Nate. I noticed that.
That's right. Every year's our year. But this one really is.
Potentially some cervezas. It's possible.
Will we find out later that these young men were both deaf? Because did you see all the hand signals they were doing? I felt like maybe the driver was hearing impaired.
Possibly. Ken, thank you so much, man. We appreciate that. CB Radio Show on Facebook. It's facebook.com/CB Radio Show. But most importantly, go to our YouTube.
Please.
Creedence and Bishop Show. Creedence and Bishop Show on YouTube. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. You guys were awesome. I've never seen a more lively crowd. You know what? I don't say this to just anybody, but you're probably the best I've ever had. Crowd-wise and
great audience. Yeah.
Great audience. A+ audience. Other than the people who hated me, who I love even more. The more
how dare you laugh at somebody getting shot? who just ran from police, almost mowed down children.
Tried to carjack, take hostages.
Tried to carjack like 3 or 4 different people. They took, I mean, Jesus Christ.
It makes you wonder, what offense do they think is okay enough to shoot someone, not even kill them, just shoot them to stop them? So you never know. Deaf, he was deaf for sure. I'm guessing he was a deaf young man. His friend was like reading lips for him, translating.
Don't worry, Clark. We love the attention too, buddy.
Clark is the man.
Appreciate it.
And in case anybody still here didn't realize that, Clark
is the man.
A great candy bar.
I don't know, unless this guy's just a genius gangbanger and throwing up the deaf things. I mean, that's a good way to get to somebody's heart pretty quick, you know.
And that's a way too. Like when the cops were behind him, he's like, I didn't know. When you told me to stop, I didn't hear that. Do cops have to learn sign language to talk to deaf criminals?
That's a good question. I don't know. There was well, speaking of live PD, there was one time that there was a deaf guy on there, and they didn't even realize it for a pretty good amount of time. They didn't realize he was deaf.
In case you just joined us, you missed a low-speed chase that turned into a slightly high-speed chase that turned into a hostage situation that turned into an apprehension of 2 Utes that were wearing white shirts.
Utes who had some loot. Thank you, Amanda. You guys enjoy your pizza and wings.
Yeah, man. I wish I could come over, Amanda, but my mom said I can't.
Did you ask?
I asked my mom, and she said, you know that you can't go nowhere today.
Especially on a Friday to stranger's house.
Oh, you don't know this Amanda girl.
Yeah, who did Amanda girl?
Who Amanda? You ain't going to her house. You know who she is.
Maybe they got COVID.
Her husband could be a pedophile. Just saying.
Kelly. Oh, me too, Kelly. Loved live PD.
We're semi-live PD. Kind of live. That was live. I love that someone asked us if it was recorded.
Yeah, that was good. I like that.
Would you watch it if it was? If so, I've got an idea for a show.
Well, think about how many people watched the fake Kim Kardashian thing so they could steal your money yesterday.
Yeah, these celebrities love giving away money all the time.
Hell yeah, they do. What's everybody's plans? Still got a bunch of people here. What's everybody's plans for Friday night other than pizza and wings? That seems to be a very popular thing tonight.
Is pizza night always Friday night? I mean, that seems like a going trend.
It's basically pizza night every night here. Whenever we don't feel like cooking.
You know, you have to think about this. A lot of people that were in this chat, I feel like, have run from the police. There's possibly a lot of criminals that were in here tonight.
Thank you, Letitia.
Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know what? And let's remember the bumper that we lost there in that chase. You know, the bumper must be remembered.
Yes,
it was a essential part of that car that now is no longer, together.
That's a good point.
If you're still hanging around, why are you here? No,
now we're just hanging out. Now we're just hanging out.
Yeah, we're just hanging out now.
Friday hangout.
Friday hangout here with the boys. Make sure everybody, especially Letitia, goes over and follows us on if you're on Facebook, give us a follow. If you're over on YouTube, maybe you're one of the people who love to watch YouTube and you want to watch some of our old shows, which we have quite a few episodes up. You can go over to our YouTube channel, sit back in your living room with your pizza and wings, and watch the Creedence and Bishop show. There's celebrity interviews. You heard of Stormy Daniels? Yeah, we talked to her. Maybe you haven't heard of Joanna Angel. We talked to her. Maybe you like psychics? Got some of them. All kinds of stuff. Car chases.
We almost
14 hours of weather, by the way. 14 hours. We served the public for 14 hours keeping up with this past hurricane.
Good point.
Virginia, my favorite new state. They were in
lots of Virginia in the house today. I'd say that was the most popular state out of all of them.
California was pretty hot. I'm just saying. Old, disabled, with nothing to do now. Well, look there, Alfred. Now you do. You got something to do. Get over to YouTube, start watching videos. If you're on Facebook, you can find them. They're over there too. But you know what? We do much better if you do it on YouTube. If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
over on the YouTube.
Hopefully everybody's going to enjoy their weekend, and we'll keep an eye out for more car chases over the weekend. It takes us no time to get on the air and going with another chase. If
it's hot there in old Wisconsin,
where the cheese is,
where the cheese, the good cheese, right? That's the good cheese there.
Did you ever see the Cleveland show where they go to Wisconsin and say everybody there is fat? The most unhealthiest state in the union.
Yes. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Dylan. Oh, it's Dylan. Hey, what's up, Dylan? I don't know, Dylan.
That's okay. Just pretend.
Did John Jr. leave? The guy was stalking me. Did you see that?
I don't know, dude.
Does he know Mikey the Legend doesn't give out his personal Facebook?
You better get a hold of John.
I will get a hold of John Jr. and Senior, upstate New York. That's where our boy Knox is. Hanging out. True. If anybody's wondering, our normal show is 2 Southerners and 2 guys from New York.
Yeah.
It's like a cheesy sitcom from the 80s. How will these guys get along? What will they do? Tune in this week.
Dylan, where in upstate New York are you? Where are you being held prisoner in your own state at? Whereabouts? I grew up in the Finger Lakes region.
Kelly, I love a little something extra. I'm the kind of guy that, I'm a cuddler by profession. So a little something extra, especially on a cold winter
by profession night. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Come on. I'm certified. Nothing like a little cuddling on a cold Wisconsin night while indulging on some delicious cheeses. Albany.
Oh, okay. Well, you're not far from old Knockers.
Alfred said he was going to cut you and Jasper with a rusty knife. I don't know what that's all about, but he told me.
We know Dwayne. Great.
The Rock Johnson?
No.
His name is Alfred, like the butler for Batman. You would like to be referred to that? How dare you call him by his middle name? Christopher. Creedence Christopher Revival.
I was just going to pull up this thing to. There was a live video of because Sturgis is going on.
Sturgis, huh?
I've been watching some on the TV.
I always thought as a kid, you saw those Easy Rider magazines that all biker chicks were like showing their boobs all the time. I've yet to see a biker chick yet going down the road with their boobs out.
That's true. It's not very common.
Not common at all. I don't know, maybe in other states, but North Carolina, never see that ever. You might see a guy's boobs.
I don't know if this is real, but it says St. Charles County police chase. I have no idea where that's at.
Faking it? Why would they fake it, Creed?
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not faking it because it's a real news station, KMOV. And let me see if I can pull it up or not, though. They got 7K on their feed. We might have another police chase. Could you imagine?
If that's the case, I've definitely got to get a drink. BRB.
You BRB.
I talk so much, my lips are sticking together like glue.
I can understand. I'm trying to pull her up now. See, we got audio. There it is. I don't know where the hell this is at, though. Anybody? St. Charles County? Wherever that is. Sky Zoom 4. Boy, quite a different looking great looking car. Oh, great looking car. This is not going to last long. How about that? A double banger of these. Hey, Mikey.
I think my sponsor, Monster Energy. In case you're looking for a little energy, there's a new drink called Monster. You could probably find it at your local convenience store, or maybe even Walmart carries it. Who knows? Ask for it by name. Now, am I looking at this car correctly? This car doesn't have a back glass. It has a
yes.
plastic window.
Yep. And they're on some real country roads. Kelly, do you think this is in Missouri here?
I mean, what's the point? Do you think they got pulled over because of the plastic back glass they have there?
I would imagine that would be
I mean, is that something to get pulled for? Wouldn't you just leave it out and pretend it was like a really clean back window? That's what I would do. I mean,
until it rains. I'm going to try and see if I can pull up a better.
That is by far the nicest car I've seen in all of St. Charles.
St. Charles County.
Yes.
Beauty.
That's the mayor's car.
Yes, Kelly. Double feature. Didn't even know it.
Oh, they were thinking about stealing that Jeep. Did you steal it? That was a nice Jeep.
I don't know, but this high-speed chase is about at least 25 miles an hour, I believe.
No idea why they're being pulled over. No idea why they're on the run. But you know what? Last time it was, look how close the cops are to them. These are not California.
This will not last long. They're out on country roads.
We'll be over in the next 5 minutes.
I bet you're right. And how about that? Only 6K on this news feed for them.
How many were on the other one? I mean, that was a lot, right?
Oh, like 45,000. Those get like 50,000.
You think it's because it's not a bigger market?
Yeah, I would
Small
imagine.
Market. But I'm trying. Maybe the cops shot out the back window and they quickly put up a piece of plastic.
I don't think that's a thing.
Would it be great if all the windows were plastic in that car?
It's possible.
The whole car is just plastic windows. Wow, where are they going? There's nowhere to go.
I know. They're just running through cornfields. I mean,
just by the look of that car, I have a feeling there may be meth in it.
You think so?
That looks like a meth car. I mean, if a car could look like it's been on meth, this car looks like it has been on meth for years.
That's a good point.
This car,
very good point.
On meth.
Hey, do you think that you could pull up this stream?
Possibly. Send it to me.
Well, why don't you search?
Why don't you search? What a jerk!
I found it right on Facebook Watch. Well, I was going to say because I need to restart this computer because it is.
I was about to say I got it, but that's our feed. Never mind.
Oh yeah, when you first go on it.
Yeah.
Or you could try and go to their website and pull it from there. Kelly, how dare you go back to work while we've got this going on? Just kidding. Missouri. So she says this is in Missouri, St. Charles County.
St. Charles County is Missouri, huh? Yeah, could you possibly give me a idea of where I could find this illustrious race we're watching right here? Channel 4 really spells it out for me right there.
Hold on just a second.
I'll find it.
Let me see.
Putz.
That's why I was saying if you pull it up, for some reason Facebook videos are terrible.
Oh, it's on Facebook. No wonder it looks
it's on Facebook. That's why I was saying if you can find St. Charles County local news CBS station 4, I have no idea. Making a right, going past another cornfield. Kevin says KMOV.
KMOV.
Thanks for coming through, Kevin. Appreciate it. Battery's running low over here. I was not expecting to have a double banger of car chases today by any means.
KMOV in the morning.
Sing it, baby. KMOV.
KMOV has a lifetime of 12 million.
Oh, look at
views.
this. Look at this. Wait a minute. I don't even think you're going to have to bring it up because, I mean, how long are you going to
literally through the cornfield? He's plowing fields, folks.
You can't make this up. This is unbelievable.
Where okay, so
coming to a crawl.
Maybe this is an alien. He's an alien. He's doing crop circles. He's done fell down. He got 3 feet from the car and fell down. He has surrendered himself. He's doing a citizen's arrest on himself.
I do believe the cop has a giant shotgun.
And
this live video has ended.
They cut that off because they did shoot that guy.
Don't laugh. It's not funny.
That's terrible.
Don't laugh. People getting shot, Mikey.
That young man.
Man, you cannot make that up. Can you believe that?
That was great. I love the cornfield stuff.
What an ending.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Whew.
Is that you down in the corner there doing a high five with your gaming stream? There's my chase cam. That doesn't work. remove that. All right. Holy crap.
I love you all.
Yeah, gotta say goodbye. I'm beat.
Come back and see us. We're on almost every day doing something, so you guys can hang out with your significant other. If you don't have one, now you do. You're part of our family.
What a great! I am speechless that we got to see that second chase right there.
Obviously, I am cornfield. Kelly, we're cuddling later. Cuddle puddle, me and you.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Seriously, we appreciate it. And please, if you get a chance, drop a subscription. Come back and say hi sometime for sure. Again, YouTube is Creedence at Bishop Show, and Facebook.com/CB Radio Show. And we really appreciate it. Oh, Letitia, you missed it.
Yeah,
Letitia, it started driving down into the cornfield in a few minutes, because we're gonna end this in a second. You can just fast forward to the end. It's great. Starts driving through a cornfield and then tries to bail and falls. It was amazing.
Like, I put the music to it. It was fantastic. You got to rewatch it. Matter of fact, watch the whole entire thing over again.
Yeah, why not?
Over on YouTube.
All right, guys. Again, thank you so much. And we'll see y'all soon, hopefully. Take care. Bye-bye.